I forgot to actually put up the camera here. Hold on. Okay. Let me set this up then. As I set this up, I'll set the camera up as well. So first, as usual, sending to different Facebook groups. Okay, post. Then another share. And another share. And I just realized my Bluetooth mouse might be acting up. I have a spare battery on this side, but that might actually pose a problem. I might need to actually get the spare mouse ready. That's gonna be a little bit here and there later. Anyway, I can set the rest of this up later. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. Today we are going to be doing another shot at the Chromatic Cube draft. Our last draft, we have to remember that the power level of this draft is a lot higher than normal. Like even the drafts where you have rare bombs that shift the format, this one it's much higher. It is also relatively slower as a result, but we can play around that for the most part. So we are kind of looking into our strategies for that one. Also need to lower media volume. Okay, and I can get this set, and I can get this one quite set up. We're just waiting for this one to fill. Again, as usual, traditional fills up a lot slower compared to regular, and I think the cube drafts also fill up quite slowly in general, so that might be a thing. Camera is not well in front of my face, so just have to make do. Oh, also be careful not to move the wrong mouse around. And, hey, Jericho Ilagan, hey, how are you? Thank you for liking the stream. Been a long time since I last. Been a long time. Though to be fair, moving house a little bit sooner. It's a bit imminent, so not exactly doing that much recording recently. Having been busy with a little bit of stuff here and there, but otherwise everything is quite easy. I wouldn't say easy peasy. It's not GG easy at all. It's life. There will always be difficulties, but we try to make the most out of it. One of the difficulties is that the whole table is ready, except there's this one person that might have gone Leroy Jenkins on us. I hope they got chicken. So we're gonna be waiting again. Thanks a lot. Okay, there you go. Now that's much better. Yeah, we're definitely ready to. Come on. Seriously? Well, I don't know how long the waiting on this one was a bit. No, my biggest annoyance with this is that if it doesn't fire at that, I can't actually just decide, oh, I'm changing my mind. I really wish there's a change mind function. Like if it hasn't actually fired, you can kind of cancel it. That would be a nice option to have. Something to think in the future. Again, one person. Wow, the AFKs are real here. Okay, maybe this time we can get a full load. Okay, this one's much more hopeful. I'll be really annoyed if it's the same person third time in a row. The person's clearly not there. Yeah, I kind of want to just boot. Though I think this should work the same way, at least with other queues. Like if you did not press ready, it does boot you out. It cannot just be the same person holding up the queue 3 times in a row. That would be really bad programming. Really stupid, then, if you might ask me. Ay, ay, ay. Come on. Can't be the same person again. It's also possible that it's just one of the other. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for the likes, thanks for the love. Yeah, this time a lot of people are. Yeah, this time they've really reshuffled the whole thing now. This is gonna be yeah, this is really annoying. Well, enough about me and enough about my annoyance. How are you guys doing right now? How is everything this week? Yeah, I see the cancel markers there. We're already filling up a little bit. I don't see any benefit to just not to not filling up. Just not just staying in line and waiting. I don't really see a benefit to that, so we might as well just stick it out for the time being. Oddly enough, I have not been I probably should be checking up on Baldur's Gate Horizon some cards, since I'm probably gonna be doing some. I'm probably gonna end up having to play with those cards for the next few weeks. I probably should be doing. I probably should be doing my homework there, in the manner of speaking. But there's only. Yeah, I want. Wait, is doing all right today? Got a couple of days off, so you're good. Yeah, that's actually very good to hear. Yeah, the especially if you're very busy, having days off is a really big. Being able to have time off for yourself is a big deal, and it's not just like time off. Oh, I need to do all the. I need to do a lot of chores, but it's just having pure time off. Okay, live the dream. Probably not. There's a teleportation circle, which is quite good. There's a solemn simulacrum is the safe pick. Nothing. Electrostatic blast is okay. It's not the good one. The other one is that dealt 4 damage is much better. There's a Tezzeret's Gambit, also a safe pick. I'm gonna start with Solemn. Always start with Sad Robot. And we got Jin Gitaxias. Now, we could copy with this. It's just so expensive that I don't know if I want to do that. The safe pick is Murderous Rider. That is removal. There's Esper Sentinel, also kind of annoying because it does let us draw cards for the most part. We can play it safe by just taking Sanders Lounge. If I take Jin Gitaxias, we're pretty much ramping. There's also a Reckoner Bankbuster. I guess we can take the Bankbuster. I'm already anticipating. Okay, then we now have. We passed quite a lot of blue, so I'm not incentivized to get in there. There's an Agonizing Remorse, Blood Artist, Davriel's Soul Broker. We can take. It's either Davriel or Doom Whisper. I'm actually quite okay with Doom Whisper as well. Battle Screech goes really wide here. Settle the Wilds does help us ramp if we want to go into something big, but we haven't quite gotten there yet. I could just take, because this actually nets us 2 cards. Davriel's interesting, but I think we're going Settle the Wilds. We're gonna try to. Then we just have to keep in mind how many lands we have when we're casting this. Like, for example, if I cast Settle the Wilds on 3 lands, it will seek a 4th land. It will give us our 4th land and seek for turn 4. Okay, there's a Hydrate Crassus. That's actually a very good one to have. Fae of Wishes does give us sideboard access. Primal Might. Elysian Caryatid is okay. It's not the best one. We'll probably take Crassus here. So yeah, we're kind of just trying to draw cards for the most part, but now we need to have some good haymakers to draw into. and some decent ramp or mid-range spells to keep us alive for the most part. We could go into green, white, blue would be a nice one to get into. It should give us access to some board wipes if we need them. I don't know if blue has some of the return board wipes. Yeah, looking over some of the card. Yeah, I'm going to get a very big headache looking at the Alchemy Horizons cards because they reuse a lot of the same art as. It's kind of expected they'll reuse the same art, but it also means. Okay, Vivian to the Hunt, very good. Garrick Unleash is okay also, but I'm more inclined to take Vivian here in this case. Being able to chain up would be a very decent plan. There's a Niv Mizzet Reborn. There's an Explore Botanical Sanctum is nice too. I'm gonna take Vivian for now. I guess I could also take Garrick Unleashed. It's no, it's the plain Garrick. We'll take Vivian here.
Concrete jungle. Sounds like my kind of place.
Interesting to hear her. Like for example, it is a very good one to sack Solemn Simulacrum to. We'll just need a good 5 drop. Reckoner, settle the wilds on when we have 5 lands out would get us Vivian, so that's also a good plan. The Reckoner Bankbuster, I pretty much took this because I was still very unsure what colors I wanted to get into. Now that I kind of made up my mind, this one's still fine. We don't necessarily have to crew it. It does crew itself after a few turns and after we drew a few cards, so that's pretty much a plan. Can we do now to look for something better in the process? Also gonna lower the volume a little bit more. Nashi, not so much. Gitrog Monster is fine. Though we're sacrificing lands, which may or may not work. Well, the blue cards are not exactly impressive. I could take the Blossoming Marsh, but I'll probably take the Gitrog Monster here. Now, note this is Seek, a basic land card. It finds it for us, so we don't really have control here. So not quite the best. But that said, Solomon to Gitrog is not bad. We're just drawing a lot of cards here. We might need to start taking lands at this point. Though Sorin the Mirthless is a good one. Hostage Taker is fine. Multiple Choice is fine. I think I want to start taking lands now. If we're lucky, we will probably get some of the. Hey, Ren and 7. Oh, we have a lot of choices now. Gitrog. Tatyova. Ren and 7 is also solid as well. I might just take Ren here, though I would not mind another 4-drop. Tatyova is maybe not the strongest one. I'll take Ren. So pretty much semi-planeswalker control. We did get the Maelstrom Archangel back. Is it probably the one we want? We can speculate. It's a 5-mana 5/5 flying, and it does help us cast certain spells. We could just take Boseiju as removal. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So I'm probably just taking. I want to dare, but I want to play it safe too. Yeah, we'll take Boseiju. Why am I not taking Hullpack Piper? We don't have that many creatures yet. We're kind of split, and the Hydroid Crassus is the one we don't exactly want. I think we can now take Dryad of the Elysian Grove. I could also take Platinum Angel. It's without removal, this is simply very hard to kill. I'm gonna take this one because on the off chance that Niv Mizzet comes back. It's a gamble here. If Niv Mizzet comes back, we can take Niv. Then we need to start speculating on. We need to start speculating on a bunch of other two-colored cards. Yeah, kind of gambling a little bit here. We could also just do solid mono green for the most part. We're just splashing a little for the other ones. Yeah, Platinum Angel might have been the much better pick here. No, it's much better, but okay, no, this is not the one. We probably take Davriel now. There's a Lithoform engine, but man, that thing is so expensive.
You should know I have standards, and I've yet to find an enemy that meets.
I really wish we can view what all the offers and conditions are. Actually, wait, I can take a look at them now. I'm just gonna... yeah, I guess we do take Elysian Caryatid now. I'm gonna set that up a bit while I also start searching. Yeah, Davriel Soul Broker condition. Okay, take that. We did get Niv Mizzet back. I'm gonna speculate on this. Let's see if we did get the Blooming Marsh back, so pretty solid there too. And we got Branchloft Pathway, so we can go into green-white easily. Timeless Witness is probably one we want the most. I probably could just take Cav of Thorns. Yeah, Cav of Thorns is probably the best pick here. I would like Timeless Witness. Not so sure if it comes back right away, but we'll take that. So let's see. Davriel, Soul Broker, conditions. Gonna take a look through a bunch of them. Continue without disabling the ad blocker. No, you do not. No, I'm not giving you my input. Yeah, just looking at the third party site for this one. So draw 3 cards. Manor Guardian into your hand. Diagraph Rebirth, but not particularly big in creatures. Unburial Rites is a thing. Ephemerate's also a thing. Captain Sisay. Actually, I would like to take Captain Sisay. It's a very good way to tutor. It tutors out quite a good number of our cards. God Eternal. Okay. And we do have a way to get white. So, yeah, I guess we can run Captain Sisay. Then we just look for more legendaries. Let's hope that either the Rebirth or the Unburial Rites comes back. A bit. Additions. You lose 6 life. Exile 2 cards from your hand. Each. Okay. Sacrifice 2 permanents. That one's not bad. Creatures you control. Spells you cast cost. Okay, that would be a bad one. Whenever you draw a card, exile the top 2 cards. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life for each creature you control. Actually, that one might not. It, depending on the board state, might not be that bad. Actually, pretty much mostly going to be playing the Davriel Soul Broker just for the -3/-3. Not too convinced about how that's going to work. No, as in, not too convinced that he's good enough just simply for that. Ashaya is... Okay, Ashaya is a good one. Turning your lands into forests actually... turning your creatures into forests also actually makes it really bad for our opponents. It does blank out certain bits of removal, so I'm willing to take that one. I'm not taking quite any of the... I could have also taken Volo. We have enough... I think we have enough different creature types that we can probably get away with that. I might just be settling more on the mono green plus. Hornet Queen is would be a very good top end. I guess we can take that one. But now we have more creatures now, but we have to remember all of them are on the expensive end, so we need to find a lot of good ways to ramp or at least stay alive early. Eska's Chariot is cheap one to get. Chainer's Edict is cheap, is early removal. That's quite good. Finale of Eternity. This will solidify our Black Splash. Even if it's just to kill three creatures. I might just run the Chariot first because that is a combo piece. Storm the Festival. It misses Vivian, Hornet Queen. That's fine. Mythos of Netroy is just flat removal. I might just not take the Storm the Fest. I might take the Mythos first. Just to have a call on some removal, and then we can hope for either this Soul Servitude also removal, Playcrafter kind of removal. Soul Servitude, interesting. Well, Gala Greeters actually, let's see, another creature enters the battlefield. It does generate treasures. Not so now we need to find ways to get that active. Incubation Druid's good. Sharstani Discordant is good. We can actually cast Yar. And let's see, this is creature. Yeah, so Courier's Briefcase actually works too. But we'll take the Incubation Druid first. Okay, so we actually got Timeless Witness back. I'm actually going to take that first. Okay, not to incentivize to run the Niv Miss at this time. We can just do green plus. So we also got the Diregraph Rebirth. I should take that or Jetmir's Garden. Tim Sopkak, thank you for liking the stream. How are you doing? How has your week been? I think I will take the Jetmir's Garden. So we have actually we had this red, blue, white, black. Okay, so we actually have all the colors here. Okay, we even got Volo back. I'm actually gonna take Volo now. Now that said, we do have a good number of duplicates. We have a duplicate, an elemental, elf, and druid. Never mind the human, but everything else is kind of spread out, so we're fine with that. Sigarden, Torrens. I think we take Vizier. Then the question now is, can we... Anarch of Bolas is actually fine. Sacrifice a... yeah. Oh, Ginny Faye or Ognis. Probably Ginny Faye because we can cast that more easily. And we actually did get the Soul Servitude back, so now we're just rounding things out. Ooh, wow, lots of good choices here. Vraska is a very solid choice with removal. Fabled Passage, always good. Great Henge. We don't have the mid-range creatures to make this work early, but I think we just take Vraska first. So now we need to figure out which cards we're not running. Right now we might... okay, no, we probably... Cold Steel Heart's good. Zayatora's Proving Ground also good. Zayatora herself... not bad. Shigek... okay, probably not running to Varkel. I could just run Cold Steel Heart, but I think I want actual creatures now. Yeah, because this one also generates treasure. Mizzix's Mastery, Darkbore Pathway, Endray's Forerunners, Forsake. Crossroads might actually be the best land pick here. It basically counts for any color, so we should take that. Ooh, got a Shield Dread. That's also a very good top end. Also got the... we probably will end up just taking Uro though. Yeah, that's... yes. Oh no, it's an Elder Giant. It actually fits. Gilded Goose, Siphon Insight, and Thief of Sanity are fine. Faebro Elder, slightly fine. Actually, I might just cut Captain Sisay from the list in this case. actually gonna try. No, maybe not on. Maybe we do take. I'm gonna broaden our horizons a bit, but yeah, we probably end up cutting Captain Sissy. Yeah, we definitely want to take Palukra. Nostoski is also a very good one. Nay it a little less, but yeah, we definitely want to lean on this green, on the green black. Oh, definitely taking Overgrown Tomb. There's an argument for the Lotus Cobra. But yeah, we definitely want. We do have even a double black though. Even the Davriel is questionable. Doing well. How about myself? Yeah, as I said, probably gonna be. If we're not moving next week, we're moving the week after. But basically, there's been a lot of work in between moving here. Yeah. So right now, as far as the deck goes, we do have a bit of a very heavy top end, so we may want to consider, yeah, like cards like the Vizier are in the weaker end. We can cut that. Davriel is fine, but I think I want to cut that only because of the double black. Yeah, we need to start making cuts for now. Ginny is fine. Technically, it's a mono green card for the most part. Though I can see cases where Ginny Fane might actually be a non-bow. Ooh. Okay, I want to take a Tovolar's Huntmaster, but that's another expensive card. The responsible pick is really just Cultivate here. There's also Breeding Pool, but we only have 2 blue cards. No, 3 blue cards, and I might end up cutting one. Yeah, we have to take the Cultivate. That's the responsible pick. Yeah, it's 17 and 9 in terms of creatures anyway, so I might need to cut a few. So question, am I going to have enough time to draw cards that I can realistically cast Reckoner Bankbuster? No, if I'm going to be cutting something that's on the expensive side, most likely the Ashaya. It's actually very good sideboard tech. Cavalier's fine, Ren's still fine, Gitrog's still fine. Hydrate Crassus, question mark? Like, I think between Uro and Volo, we might not need the Crassus at this point. And if I'm gonna be... we have the way to splash for blue, but I don't want to lean too hard onto that. We also need to splash for red. I ended up cutting the white from Captain Sissy just to accommodate it. I did say we could use some more middle drops. There's Letter of Acceptance, but I might end up just taking Llanowar Visionary. Well, Great Henge is too expensive. Yeah, we could kind of work our way to casting it, but... Okay, definitely taking the Proving Ground this time. Yeah, I would love to take Nightmare Shepherd, but again, our mana, we need to work on our mana base quite a bit. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Do I need a Darkboar Pathway, or can I get away with taking a Shadow Spear? Probably not gonna take Maze End. I'm gonna take the Darkboar Pathway. And if we're gonna splash, I don't think we can splash double white, but I don't want Nyx Bloom Ancient either. We'll just take the Touch the Spirit Realm in case we need more removal, but super unlikely. Heck, even between these two, the Gilded Goose is probably more likely, and I'm not sure I want that. Well, but we'll still take it. I guess now we can take Finale already here. Wow, I was hoping to be able to cut cards, and we ended up taking even more cards. So we should be on the lookout for cards with too many mana symbols, especially outside of green. We're definitely cut. So yeah, suggesting 2 mountains, not... We only need the mountains for Envoy and Zayatora, so probably... Okay, let's also add the Boseiju. Probably only want 1. Definitely add another forest. For blue, we have Uro and Volo. Yeah, just Uro and Volo, so we definitely don't want we don't want too many islands. Yeah, the mana base is super weird here. I can safely split it between swamp and forest. Now we do need to make 4 cuts here. I'm probably going to cut the Bank Buster. It's probably going to be on the too long side. I want to keep this early package of 4. Dryad's fine, Lanore's fine, Settle's fine. Yeah, all of these are fine. I might cut the Ginny Fae because she's a she might like the only reliable tokens we're making are with Eska and Zayatora, but there is a good chance we might actually want the treasure tokens here. Also, Ginny Fae 3-3-4-3, it's fine, but not. But we need to make cuts from the 4. Timeless Witness, always very good. Do we need it? We can keep that Zayatora Zayatora, but we can cut the Envoy. Though comboing with Volo would be really nasty. Like we have, like it's literally by itself, so that is actually a decent combo. I'm willing to keep. Yeah, I guess we cut the Envoy for now, and then we need to make one more cut, probably on the 5 range. It's probably gonna be the Gitrog monster. Gitrog monster helps us draw into cards, which is pretty good. Cavalier's good. Ren is fine. Yeah, we don't have that. We only have 3 5s now. Eska's Chariot is also a decent cut at the nut. No, but it's very easy, relatively easy to crew. If the token dies, it's really bad, but we do have a way. We do get many ways of generating tokens with Volo, so we're definitely keeping Chariot here. I guess we can cut the Timeless. We can cut the Timeless Witness for now. That's our speculative bet here. As far as mana is concerned, yes, definitely want to be heavy on the forests. I might even just go 2-4. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Okay, let's. And this is match, so we are going to get all 3 of them. So question now is, will we be able to do it just fine? Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my, if I realize now, if we were waiting for the draft, we're also probably gonna be waiting on matches as well. That's gonna be a big issue. So I can turn off the Davriel one because we ended up cutting that. Again. Okay. Again, many thanks to those who tuned in, those who threw up a like. Many thanks to Tim Zopcat, thanks to Philip M. Jibo, thanks to Jericho Ilagan. Yeah, many thanks for dropping by. Finally, we got our match. Okay, let's see if we can make this work. Also note that our removal suite is a bit on the light side. So it's about trying to overrun our opponent, worry about the remove. Oh yeah, this used to be 1 green, so this actually works to our benefit. Opponent playing mono black. We can do Uro right away, but I might just do Settle the Wilds to keep the card. I could also play it later. We have to remember. Oh yeah, if I want to tutor for Hornet Queen, we play this with 6 lands on board. So knowing that, and now that, especially since our opponent already played the Path Mage, so that's one exile effect gone. Agonizing Remorse, so I have a bit of a decision. They could take Polukranos Unchanged because this will just keep coming back. Vraska, it's just gonna die. I might just play Solemn. Oh wait, we can play this and play Cavalier of Thorns. So even when this one dies, we do. Okay, they did take Polukranos. That's kind of expected. Treasure map. Let's see if our opponent has removal. It does allow us to... Okay, no, they're just scrying. So we can settle the wilds, dig for Hornet Queen if we don't draw into it, and then play Solemn Simulacrum. So that's our big play. Alternately, we can do Mythos of Netroy since we're pretty more likely to target a creature. Also, Vraska can kill Obnixilis, so that's also a nice plus. Feed the Swarm. They do take 5 from that. So what do I get back? Gala Greeters helps. We can cast Uro from the graveyard anyway. I guess we take the Llanowar Visionary. It nets us a card. Yeah. Okay, we're not casting that. We're gonna cast Settle the Wilds first. Yep, that's our Hornet Queen shooter. And let's see, we got 3 mana left, so yeah, now we cast Llanowar Visionary. Also missing a second blue, so something to keep in mind, although I would like to cast Volo instead. I think we only have 1 golem, so Volo into Simulacrum. This is looking spicy. Now that said, removal can kind of blank it out for us, so that's something to keep in mind. Wonder what our opponent's big guns are. Right now, our opponent is just nickel and diming us here. Not even getting... Now, they could use Fiend Artisan to tutor for 4... Let's see. Mana value X or less. So, they can tutor for a 4-drop, actually. They might just go for that. Yeah, we're gonna do Volo first into Simulacrum. Okay, let's see what 4-drop they tutor for. Chupacabra would spoil our plans. Maybe we might draw into a land. It does mean we get to just cast Mythos of Netroy and the Artisan instead, and... Nope, Henrika Domnati, sacrifice a creature? Oh no, draw a card, lose a life. Okay. Yeah, we really should put oh, we should probably put a second island as well, but no, that's fine. Yeah, if our opponent makes a sacrifice, that would be interesting. They might just choose to flip this instead. There's probably no benefit. Although we have to remember, we have Eska's Chariot, there is a very good reason to not sack the token if given a choice, also because it helps. Our opponent could also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They could sack Henrika for up to a 7-drop. bit too expensive. They might try to kill Volo because yeah, they're looking to kill Volo. Yep. Gets Gala Greeters. Sure. That makes the most sense. Let's see. They might opt for the each. No, they're going for the flip. That makes sense. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. We can do for x equals 8. Kinda unnecessary. So if I cast this, I actually will have enough left over for Mythos, so we'll do that. Now our opponent could still have a board wipe effect. Maybe we should have swung first, but you know what? That's on us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have enough for the X. We just don't have enough for the 2 green pips. Treasure. They're digging for cards. They probably have a board wipe of sorts. If they do a board wipe that's not exile based, we will get to draw some cards. Tenacious Underdog. Okay, that's. I'm also trying. Okay, I remember that. Gray Merchant. That's for 5. Okay. Heavy, but not brute. So we can hit our opponent for 6. Yeah, we're gonna ping this one, and we can have them. They're very like probably like if they go for Gala Greeters or Tenacious Underdog, I do get to cast it. If they sacrifice Gray Merchant, I don't. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're just basically missing 1 more mana. So we're gonna pass, decline. Still holding on to this. Not. If our opponent has a way to copy Gray Merchant, we are in a bit of trouble. Our life total is on the a bit on the low side. 1 mana off the top would be really nice. Assuming our opponent does not have a board wipe. Ugh. I kind of now want to add a second island just because of the double cost of Uro. Sure, we have treasures, but not that reliable enough. Yeah, I probably want to add a second island at least. Meat Hook. Of course they have a Meat Hook Massacre. So we get to draw cards. Vivian's fine. Okay, so now we know that they have a Meat Hook Massacre. And opponent probably just blitzes the underdog to snipe Vraska. That's fine. We do get dinged this way. Our 2 drops are not spectacular. The Gala Greeters is already out.
I brought some muscle along.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we need 1 more mana again. I also kind of want this to be untapped if possible. This only gives haste and the +X+X, so that player sacrifices a creature. Yeah, we're probably sacrificing Gilded Goose. So they have a Shieldred. Blood Artist. Ooh, and the chains keep coming. So knowing that, I might as well sack the food token now. So our opponent had a very decent mono black setup. And they have too much life that it's not. Let's do a check. Cards in hand. What are the creatures they could get back? Henrika's a problem. Fiend Tisan not so much. Yeah, the lack of hard removal is an issue. Yeah, this would have been our other blue source as well. Yeah, probably scrying. Ren and 7. That actually.
Let's rumble.
Now, we actually have a swamp, so we are going to be taking 6. Okay, the reds for Tybalt. That's enough. So, yeah, they had the clutch Meat Hook Massacre. So Timeless Witness is actually quite good here. Ashaya not so much based on the removal suite. It's been pretty much sacrificed. It's been pretty much sacrificed for the most part. Envoy probably not. Crassus might be fine. Just giving us flying and trample, giving us an extra hit is kind of fine. So, knowing those two, I guess we cut the Chariot. We might cut the Probably cut the Dryad as well. We could also just cut the Elysian Caryatid. We are kind of playing more mid-rangey at this point. We're not exactly ramping that hard. Now willing to take a second island. If we were able to bring out Uro earlier, that probably would have been a big deal in our favor. And just like that, they decide to force us to mulligan. Okay, this is keepable. We kind of want the turn. Oh, this is Jetmir's Garden, so definitely playing this for black. Get us Incubation Druid. Now, the Volo by itself is not so great if we don't have a good follow-up. but I still kind of have to go for it. Valky, God of Lies. Actually, not bad, because we can just Soul Servitude it and get ourselves a copy of Valky. Though, yeah, we don't. I don't think we have any of these. We have Elder Giants. Now I want to keep Zayatora, but yeah, at this rate, we probably have to discard Zayatora. Valky kinda more useful here. Opponent going treasure map. We did hit our Boseiju. We might as well cast Llanowar first though. We might hit another land. That would be a big help for us. Nope, but we did hit Polukranos, so we are definitely playing Boseiju normal. Might as well. Let's see what our opponent has. We could have just easily waited another turn. Murderous Rider, God Eternal Bond 2. They do have a Meathook Massacre. So that one's a bit for naught. Maybe we shouldn't have played into that. Though our opponent does... Oh, they do have the one more mana. So we know their play... They're just swimming in removal right now. So our play is pretty much to just... Oh, wait. Jellyfish Hydra actually... Well, this one's legendary anyway. But it does interrupt the Hydrate Crassus though. I'm pretty sure opponent just MHMs for 2. That's kind of expected. So I might end up casting Volo first because opponent clearly wants to cast this one. We also know that this one doesn't land until they can get Bontu out. So we do have a window for it. And we just need to wait one more turn for Vivian. So opponent has to cast this out first. So there's a very good chance we might end up just paying to snipe it. If our opponent has yet more removal, I'm going to be really annoyed. We can escape it though. Lot. Also, let's double check. Target creature, and this one destroy target creature or planeswalker. Hold on. This one is another target creature, so yeah, our opponent will still have a planeswalker up. You know what? That's fine. We're kind of trying to slow things down a little bit. Opponent might be incentivized to cast Bond 2 instead. We can actually just cycle this up to a 5. Okay, no, opponent's not going for it quite yet. Okay. Opponent is still drawing into more cards. That's another issue. We had a good... probably gonna have to just make the Rhino token here.
I brought some muscle along.
We're really waiting for our opponent to cast one of these two. They might have something else in the bin. No, the Eternalize cost, yeah, just a bit one too much. So yeah, they get our Zayatora. We can Timeless Witness for, yeah. Wow, they're gonna make so many treasures. This is gonna be a problem. Yeah, so it turns out pitching this one, yeah, we would have had a way to cast it. Yeah, going for Devalki was a mistake. Let's see. They didn't go for it though. Because this gets back a return target card from your grave. Oh! Not great. It's just soul. We're only getting Soul Servitude back if ever. That's removal. So you should try to get something really nice back. Now we could just cast this as is, but we're very likely to cast it for its Tybalt mode. But now they're oh wow, they're swimming in treasures now. This is gonna be a very big headache. Agonizing Remorse, yeah, gets rid of it. So yeah, that closes that one out for us. Okay, take 6. No, they can stack it and they could stack it in a way to generate the token first, and then sacrifice the token to say snipe something. Yeah, the combo with the Meat Hook Massacre is a very big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, this is already at 7, so we actually get nothing if we go for this. Yeah, this will only get us a land. We might as well, but this is a losing game for us. Hey. Yeah. So what happened there? Yeah, we walked into the Meat Hook Massacre that second game. That was really bad. Ay ay ay. Anyway, let's keep. That first game was much closer. Again, it's really it was really just Meat Hook Massacre. Could we have done anything? Not quite. I guess in the second game we could have just chosen not to play Valky. We could have just chosen to sandbag. That was probably a better shot. Yeah, if we know our opponent's playing so much removal, that's probably our best bet. Please don't tell me this is the same opponent. Now I want to actually take a scroll back. Was this the same opponent? Anyway, we'll worry about that later. Ugh. Oddly enough, I could just choose to cycle this. And we also want the triple green now. I think this is the same opponent. Wait, no. 61 card deck. What the heck? Brain Maggot. Now, that said, we do have an out. Let's say they take the Soul Servitude, we can Boseiju to get it back. It does mean we don't get to cycle this anymore. If they take this one, we can just Soul Servitude to get this instead. Okay, so we are going to be ramping them a bit as well. See, I realize now this is a 61 plus card deck, so opponent really just ended up playing everything. Yeah, we'll do it now. Oh wait, no, we don't do it now. We take it first. Reason being that I don't want to give them 4 mana right away. Tenacious Underdog. Now, actually getting our opponent to sacrifice a Tenacious Underdog is probably not the best deal, so we might actually just play Llanowar Visionary. On the other hand, it might actually be better to just play the Soul Servitude right then and there. Oh no, opponent is... Okay, Mythos is good also, so we actually do want to play Jetmir's Garden. So we actually have multiple choices. Let's see, if our opponent goes to kill Llanowar Visionary, we can go Jetmir's Garden. Okay, Raska, that's one way to do it. Probably. But now this is going to be an interesting combo. Now I actually want to play the Jetmir's Garden and hold on Mythos first. Now I want to see if our opponent decides to do the +2, in which case we can actually short circuit it with Soul Servitude. Force them to sacrifice a land. Yeah, they get the Tenacious Underdog back, but they lose out on value that way. And we can actually pitch the mountain. No, we only have one. We can pitch the swamp, I guess. We're not running any double black. They might actually have a wait. Kind of. So they can do it that way instead, which some. And they will draw 2 cards total, gain 1 life. We're probably gonna just snipe this right away. This is a proving ground. Yeah, so being able to take out the Vraska is quite good. We should be able to get Cav next turn. And maybe end up cycling this one since we don't quite need it now. Get Drog Monster. Ooh, losing those cards are, well, actually most of them not too bad. So we're actually gonna hold back and end chump block if we can. The card we're getting back is actually probably the Soul Salvage. Well, it depends on the board state. If our opponent plays another creature that we're getting Nidhogg, well, I was planning to block with both anyway, so now if our opponent has removal for the underdog, that becomes a problem. That said, we do get options for removal. We can probably just draw into Mythos again. Yeah, if they end up with two creatures, yeah, because getting another Shestra is actually not that. Though they are drawing a lot of cards here. Now we kind of need to start drawing cards here, so yes, swinging. We might also end up cycling this one, see if we can hit anything good off the top. Opponent just going for Tenacious Underdog. So it looks like we might be trading blows for a while. Not the worst thing to happen. So they'll actually be forced to discard. Yeah, maybe we also now have too many lands, so Sayatora is nice. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. I would want to be able. Sorry about that. What the heck happened there? Did I think I got disconnected from my line. So I'm gonna swing first. I might actually just play the land just to have the 6-4 combo. That might be a better bet. Though there's a good chance I end up drawing into more lands and stuff, so I kind of don't want to do that like so. Something to keep in mind. Does our opponent have a response? They ended up discarding Kinnon, so that's something. Yeah, I guess we let this sack. Draw a card. Gilded Goose. Don't cycle right. Now maybe a bit sad if we end up not hit. Yeah, also an argument for having more removal. This is we literally used up both pieces of our removal right now. I wonder what our opponent is waiting for in terms of lands. Like, if they're main black, they can't just keep casting Tenacious Underdog. They are. Also note that Blitz, sacrifice it at the beginning of your next end step so you can actually set the triggers. I'm really curious. Like, our opponent discarded one with blue, so they were missing that, but how could they be missing everything else? Hordling Outburst makes some tokens. Okay, cycle. Polukranos is fine here. So is Dryad of the Elysian Grove. We can actually just go wide now. Now, Polukranos itself not perfect. We might have to end up having to chump block a few things. Okay, opponent's tapping a little bit differently now. Okay, the way they're tapping, they're trying to make sure they still have double red, I think. Do they have their own Mythos? That would be a thing as well. Now, technically, if they have their own Mythos, they don't need to tap. They don't need to tap it like that. It is still a creature. Leyline Prowler. Well, now I'm more willing to just unearth Polukranos, and I'm more than willing to just unearth Polukranos, snipe the Leyline Prowler, because I know they're having mana issues. So we need to make sure that it stays that way. Also, opponent not attacking into it. We can also cast Vraska. That's also a cheaper way to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess if we don't have to play it, we shouldn't. So trying not to die. Now there are ways for us to take 6 damage to the dome, so we have to be very careful of those. Oddly enough, we could win with just Zayatora sacrificing to deal that much damage.
Why hire servants when you can raise more?
Right. Depending on what they. Yep, we got it. I don't. Yeah, we got it. We can just go Zayatora, pass Polukranos to the face. Hmm? Opponent. Yeah, though looking at their deck, yeah, the blue, they have presumably all 5 colors of mana. They're presumably missing one. Okay. Yeah, 10 to the face. That should do it. So that one worked as a combo. Now, knowing that our opponent is playing very weird, they played with everything, the whole deck. So I cannot reliably sideboard at all. There's an argument for maybe second island -1 forest, but we are taking a risk that way. Yeah, I guess we'll keep it at that. I'm hoping we could get some more Volo stuff. Although, yeah, we don't have to Volo much. We just need to Volo. We did get a Volo on Solemn Simulacrum. That was a very good one. Okay, so we can turn one, set this at green, get Gilded Goose right away. Then we can go I can also do the safe play, Jetmir's Garden, Gala Greeters. No. Yeah, 9 True Gold. Yeah, I don't think I want to ramp right away. I want to set up the Gala Greeters and Gilded Goose. Especially since I know our opponent is playing a subpar... is playing basically with a subpar mana base. I might also want to hold that, actually. Knowing that's a mistake, we probably should have played Forsaken Crossroads. Though yeah, Crossroads naming black would be a thing. Though we have a swamp already, so that's not necessary anymore. So we're basically trying to ramp to Gitrog right now. Guys, Flame Reservoir. Yeah, opponent is playing sub... Definitely untap. We're definitely making the tap treasure token. Also, it could like... We don't... Also, because we're not... Brain Maggot. Okay, they might take Gitrog. Which is, well, kind of fine-ish. Finale. They might also be afraid of Finale. The things we could get out of this. Though, let's see. Our creature at 4, Solemn Simulacrum, Volo. Taking Gitrog Monster makes more sense. It's just unfortunate that we happen to hit a Vraska. Now, we kind of put ourselves all the way out in the open. The opponent is still... So, we can definitely Gitrog on 5. We can... Yeah, let's go. We can actually cast Dryad. No. Yeah, we can cast Dryad between these two. That should net us +1/+1 counter Gala Greeters. We can likewise just cast Cultivate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Do I go for the lands or go for the Dryad? I'd say we go for the Dryad. So next turn we definitely go Cultivate. I might even just make Goose tokens to sacrifice to Vraska. Though we have to remember we did not see a lot of our opponent's deck. They were really wild on multicolor, also really wild on the deck size. Jetmir. So this one's set to green. Let's just get both forests. And we do get to play one more. So now we have some options here. I am willing to trade the Gitrog monster for these two. Whenever one or more land cards are put in your graveyard, draw a card. I could do it with just that, but create a tap treasure token. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can just finale for yeah, I'm basically offering the trade. Opponent's not gonna take it. Well, we are gonna be -1 mana actually, so let's keep that in mind. Opponent hits all 5 colors now, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Technically 7 mana since we're going to be sacrificing 1. Which is just enough to get Hornet Queen, so we'll take that. Yeah, never mind the +10/+10 haste, that's really just gravy. Liliana Death's Majesty, sure. Now they could return a card just to get. Nope, they're just still milling stuff. That's fine. Now what's this? Vigilance, vigilance. Sure, we can actually afford. We can afford to take the 8. I'm actually willing to just block with Gilded Goose at this point. Opponent's not though. Ooh, got the Volo and the Bark Channel pathway. But this is whenever you cast a creature spell, so this is actually a non-bow. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now Zayatora is also a legit option. But since I paid for it. So I'm paying for the whole thing. So treasure token. Get more triggers. Gain 2 life. Put 1 Gala counter. So might as well. Oh, cancel. Okay, they're just blocking with the token, so yeah, they're not willing to trade with anything else, so we're actually quite fine there. Also remember that this can copy food tokens, treasure tokens, etc., etc. Though in this case we're not quite interested in that. For all the mana our opponent spent, we still have no idea what they really want to do. Mythos, destroy Gitrog. Oh, sure. Allows me to stop sacrificing lands at this point, so I'm actually fine with that. We're actually getting close to the point where I can just emblem this. Need to be very careful what we sack though. When it's still... They do get the Diagraph Rebirth, but the cards they're getting back are not great. Like, I would not be surprised if our opponent just cash this in now just to say snipe the Caryatid, though they don't know the damage has already been done. So right now we're just waiting to hit, like, say another monster, though we could just... Yeah, opponent's really in the tank now. Time to burn them timeouts. Yeah, this... I don't know how to feel about this win. It's nice to be able to win one, and because it means that I would feel better about winning the next one. But man, I also don't think our opponent noticed how many cards we had in our library to begin with. Probably should be taking some notes. There is no good like, not even in a battle. Oh, like, not even for Battle of Wits is it a good idea to... Not even for Battle of Wits is it a good idea to just run every card in your deck. I did consider it once in a pre-release. Might as well cast this. Yeah, but we're probably gonna get nothing out of this. And I sometimes wish we have more draft tutorials, because right now I have this feeling that this person is going to end up in the comments section saying, oh, by the way, we only can tap this for 1 mana now. Though we can do Gala Greeters first to make this tap for 2 mana. That is an option, but yeah, it looks like our opponent tuned out here. Yeah, you don't have to play with everything. You probably shouldn't. No matter how good all the cards are, you need to have a deck that works first. So we're gonna put the counter first. Okay, kind of dry. Okay, kind of dry this time, but... make a tap treasure token. Yeah, looks like our opponent really tuned out now. Yeah, I could have gone for the win, but I just wanted to avoid the gotcha moment where, oops, I happen to be back all along. I have this combat trick. Yeah, opponent really letting the timer burn. Though the timeouts still apply here, so yeah, I'll probably be capture log. I'll be doing. You won't be seeing me do this on stream, but yeah, you're definitely gonna see me type it out. Yeah, we now as if it's a one-time thing, it's usually not gonna be acted upon. If it's a pattern of behavior, then we have issues. Yep, opponent conceded, but I'll be honest, they only had themselves to blame there. We also the number of cards is usually an issue, a sign that there's a problem. Anyway, we'll take that victory. It's a nice consolation prize. Let's see if we can get one more to get our money back. Okay, so yeah, remember, we just want to get our money back. I would love to get this, but yeah, getting our money back is fine enough as it is. Yeah, so for those tuning in right now, what we have here is, yeah, we drafted mono green plus a few splashes here and there. We're mostly operating off the green. We're mostly operating off the ramp. We have a lot of good stuff to hit. Okay, this one is kind of encouraging. Even if we just get yeah, I definitely want to set this in black. Let's get the scry as well. We might. What are the odds that the next land is going to be black also? But we kind of need it, so we're taking it. So opponent doesn't have a way to snipe that, so we're kind of good there. I guess we go for the chariot. We go for the chariot right away because I want to set up for Vraska, but I am not willing to sacrifice my lands or the druid to get the advantage there. If we can hit one more land, I can play Goose and Vraska. Leyline Prowler, or I could just play Vraska as removal. That also works. Yeah, we did not hit the land, so okay, so at least now we have a good now we have a good Vraska target for drawing cards. One more green source would be really great to get this Cavalier. Do want to land in Desiratora eventually. Oh yeah, let's take a look. Okay, opponent knows what they're doing. They did. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We didn't draw any cards. So why do they have 4 cards? I should pay attention again. I think they're playing a many card special. So they are probably digging for lands. Okay, that's fine. So we did hit it. So I might actually... If they let it survive, I might actually just Mythos of Detroit this one. So let's see, 5. Okay, no, it's not Agent of Treachery mana yet, so I'm actually quite okay with that. And yeah, I guess we played the Gilded Goose as well. Okay, opponent now has 6 mana. Let's see what their big top end is. Usually we expect a top end at this point. It could also be a big nice chunk size of removal. Definitely not Blood in the Snow. Also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically it's 5 mana. We can search for X equals 5. But we already got Cav out, so... And our Gitrog monster is already in the yard. It is X or less, so... If we're not sure, it gives us access to Pelukra. Voracious Hydra, X equals 4. Probably fight. Double counters. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's because... There we go. We got that one down fast. I think... I have no idea what happened there. Our opponent was playing relatively fair though, so... Probably want... I also don't have any idea what the removal suite is. I'm actually... Let's give Davriel a shot here. So I'm actually... Okay. So yeah, we literally have only 2. There's Ren and 7 that kind of counts as well. Vivian's... I'm gonna cut the finale for this one, just as a test. I hope that's not a mistake there, because finale's has done quite a bit of good work. Even in the face of X equals 7, that's probably... I'm just giving Davriel a try. Let's see if it... Okay, so... I might have to play Gilded Goose first. Yeah, we're gonna play Gilded Goose first because we need to settle the Wild's turn 2. Or not. Oh! 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Yeah, opponent is playing too many lands. Create a tap treasure token. So we can, okay, opponent hits their 3 mana. We can Mythos if it's like Llanowar Visionary or something. Or actually, Vraskas can do the same thing. Risen Reef. So the mana ramp's already there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will have the mana for this. Okay, and we can actually hold up Mythos of Natron now. Binding the Old Gods. Yeah. I might as well... Yeah. I might as well cash it all in. We'll lose Zayatora still, but it inhibits their mana, which is probably the most important thing. So this gets us a 6-drop, so that's pretty much Vivian. What's our other 6-drop? 1, 2, 3. I could try to wait for one more. Nah, it's awkward. Let's get Vivian. Yep. And we can probably like cycle up. I think in terms of mana, we got our double blue, red, black, green, green. We don't have double. We have one double black card, so that's something to keep in mind. Ashaya. There's also the mill 5 cards, which is a bit interesting. Now, this is above the pay grade. It's also non-land permanent, so...
Everyone's expendable, except me.
Yeah, that's actually what makes Ashaya really good. Yeah, our 1 to 2 is not great. Our 3 to 4, it gets us either Volo or Simulacrum. What's our other 4-drop? Volo is actually fine. Simulacrum not so great. Yeah, losing Zayatora or... Yeah, we're still drawing cards, so... Timeless Witness. Oh, gets back Binding. Okay. We did get Solemn. So knowing that...
Sometimes sacrifices.
Discard a card to get ourselves a copy of Timeless Witness. Okay, and what do we timeless? We can Timeless Witness for Visitatora. Interesting. I want to see how they do it. Do they most likely just binding Vraska right away? Just get make it not. But then again, it ends up that I just start taking damage from Ashaya, so that might not be a great idea for them either. So I really want. They definitely cast binding first. No, they're casting Vraska first. Okay, so question, am I willing to pitch? Actually, I will get to decide. So they can choose to sack Ashaya. Because if they know if they sack Timeless Witness, I'm just gonna hit Vraska. Okay, let's say they sack Timeless Witness. What do I get back with my Timeless Witness? It's actually still better to discard to get the Timeless Witness. Okay. Now this one is target artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land an opponent controls. Ooh, that gives us access to Eska's chariot. Because this is 2 mana. Okay, that's actually fine. Now our opponent probably just bindings the old gods, but I could just end up I could just end up getting Timeless Witness back again for that. Though I should note that depending on what creature they cast, I might have wanted to actually discarded the land instead, so that's probably a mistake. I don't think I needed this much mana at this point anymore. Yeah, so yeah, Boseiju answers Ashaya. Not bad. If they had 1 more mana, they could do the Timeless Witness chain, so that would be an issue. I would not be surprised if they answer Vraska. Now there's really no There is no good reason to keep let Vraska stay alive at this point. Okay, say so yourself. Opponent probably does the +2 here. And let's see. If they sacrifice a land, yeah. If they sacrifice a land, that'll be okay. No, they did not. It's a zero value play. No, yeah, I should not have played that land. No, this particular land, I'm definitely not playing now. The opponent's now starting to get their ramp. They actually have a fistful of cards. They've been quite busy. I'm actually hoping they drop a creep. They could sacrifice the binding now. And they could hope to bite again with Timeless Witness. And this becomes a Eternalize becomes a token, so it's not itself not a very good target for Soul Servitude. One is looking at my yard. Are they looking to get something back? They do know I... Okay, what do they get back? Target creature card. So they could select Ashaya. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, this is gonna be your time to shine.
No need to moralize me.
Okay, Manor Guardian, no. I guess we take the emblem. Sacrifice 2 permanents. Actually, the lose 6 life is probably fine as well. Now they also know we have a Null Priest, so... Yeah, looks like we should have been playing with Davriel the whole time, but yeah, I'll take that. Situation not that, yeah, we had our own Timeless Witness. We ended up borrowing our opponents. Our opponent could Timeless Witness for binding the old gods again. Hostage Taker. That's one way to take it out of the field. They will have a way to cast it, just not quite right away. Yeah, pay it like that. And let's take another broker deal. Let's see what comes up. Oh, take offer again. Polukranos saves the day. Nice. There we go. And that's it. Gonna be it. We kind of survived a bit of a doozy there. And with that, we definitely did much better than the last time. We got our money back, so yeah, definitely claiming that one. And all in all, it's a nice way to relax until we finally get to Alchemy Baldur's Gate and the draft format that it would be. But that's gonna be it for this episode. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. Again, many thanks to those who tuned in, then many thanks to those who liked and contacted and whatnot. Yeah, I wish everyone a great week. It's half the year has passed. We have another half of the year to go. I'm hoping the best for everyone. Take care. God bless. Stay safe wherever you are. Have a great week, everyone. Take care.